Hi everyone, it's Vicky from Ostara Wellbeing Academy here, and I just wanted to come on and talk to you a little bit about the difference between ofqual courses and CPD short courses. So as an academy, we offer both. We offer short courses whether ABT accredited or accredited by the Guild. We also offer CPD courses as well. Now, CPD stands for Continual Professional Development. So they were originally created for those who were already qualified in your expertise, but then you were going to develop your skills and further learn in that particular area. Obviously, nowadays, insurance companies have allowed it so that people who are beginners can have a pathway to certain industries, so long as they follow a certain criteria, and you can do that with your CPD courses. Now, your short courses such as ABT, the Guild, these are courses where you will learn the skill that's being offered, and then you will get a certificate for that. So you will then be able to go off, get insurance, okay, and then hopefully be able to practice with no problems at all. But those courses are much, more intense. Usually you can complete them depending on what service you're looking at doing, but you can complete them, within a week, potentially. Obviously you have pre-study to do. And then you've got your ofqual regulated courses. Now, we have seen quite a high number of students phoning us and saying that they've been offered level 4, level 3 courses. And when I've gone to look at these particular courses, unfortunately, they're not ofqual regulated. So that particular student, or the students that we've talked to, would have signed up with them thinking that they were coming away with a level 4, and actually it would just be as any other short course is, a certificate. Okay, and of course that would then lead to a lot more upset, and we do find a lot of students are retraining with us because they're needing a level 4 or a level 3 to be able to progress on to doing aesthetic courses. And what I just want to say is please check, because just because a course says it's level 3, level 4, level 5, does not mean that it actually is. Now, there's potentially nothing different between the content that you're going to be learning and the skills you're going to be learning. Our ABT courses for semi-permanent makeup, we teach exactly the same methods and exactly the same theory and content as what we do for our ofqual level 4 courses. Okay, it's just that being ofqual regulated means that it's a government regulated body. The awarding body who have these qualifications, so VTCT is one, Qualify is another. These are the bodies that then create the course standards, if you like, that we then as academies have to adhere to. And a lot of that will mean that the courses are a lot longer. It also means that there is a lot more ranges to cover when it comes to your practicals, and a lot more coursework. If you think your level 4 is the equivalent of having an A level, then you'll be able to kind of like quantify just how much work potentially would go into gaining a level 4 qualification. Or for a level 3, again, it's looking at your GCSE kind of like AS level, or what were ASs back in my day. So you can again see that there's going to be a little bit more work involved in order to be able to obtain that qualification. But once you've got that qualification, it is a qualification, not a certificate. So you can go off and say that you are level 3 qualified, level 4, level 5, whatever it is, okay, that you're learning. So again, the things that you need to look out for when you're researching your courses is, does it say ofqual regulated? And does it have the logos of the well-known awarding bodies such as VTCT, Qualify, City and Guilds, You've got to think ofqual regulation means that the academy is being standardised. So whoever's assessing the course, they also have an assessor internally, and then the academy has an external verifier that comes down from the awarding body and actually just checks that everything is as it should be. Okay, think FE colleges, think about going and doing your MVQs. They are ofqual regulated courses, or your ITECs, or your BTECs. All of those are regulated courses. Okay, so there has to be a set structure and also standardization. But once you're qualified in it, you come away with a level. And what we're finding is that there are a lot of courses out there that have gone through CPD, have gone through ABT, and because, there is potentially no difference in the content that you're teaching, potentially have just put the name or the title level 4, level 3, when really what it is, it's a level 3 equivalent or a level 4 equivalent, because you're not going to walk away with the qualification of a level 3 or level 4 or level 5, okay, unless it's ofqual regulated. So yes, you might still be able to gain insurance from certain insurers when your course is a CPD or a short course that's called itself level 3 or level 4. But you're beholden to that insurers, and when they raise their premiums, you'll have to stick with them, because for every one insurer that will insure you on that type of course, there's 10 that won't. Okay, and they'll ask for ofqual regulated. Now, this is only for certain types of treatments. Again, we specialise in SPMU, and currently it's really only the London boroughs that require a level 4 qualification to be able to get the licensing. The boroughs outside of that haven't actually enforced that yet. So we still teach plenty of short courses like the ABT and CPD courses. Like I said, the standards, we know we teach to exactly the same standards. It's just students can get through those courses a little bit faster. There's not as much intensity when it comes to like the coursework and exams. But we still teach and we still have the same standards across the board, because as an academy, it's just much easier, and we know that no student is going to be treated differently, whether they're doing a level qualification or they're not. Okay, it's just for those who need a level qualification. A lot of you who want to go on and do aesthetics, but you need a level 3 in anatomy. There are plenty of anatomy courses out there that call themselves a level 3, but unless they're ofqual regulated, you're not walking away with a level 3. You're walking away with a certificate that says you're level 3, but it has no bearing when you then come and look at working with insurers that require you have a level 3 qual. Okay, there are of course some insurers that have twisted and bended their own rules so that they can accommodate for these certificates, and like I said, that's fair enough, but you will be beholden to them, because there'll always be the majority that will not accept if they've stated you have to have a level. Okay, this goes exactly the same for teaching qualifications. We see plenty of people looking to become academy owners to teach, but unfortunately they're doing courses that are not actually ofqual regulated, so they don't have a level 3 AET or they don't have a level 5 Cert Ed. You need to make sure it is a regulated course, especially if you're going into teaching, because if you do want to go off and get a job at an academy, an FE institution, they potentially will not accept that. And also, please check with your insurers, because it could invalidate your insurance as a teacher. We have, heard cases of people not knowing that they haven't been ofqual regulated level 3 sort of trained, and therefore when it has come to having to make an insurance claim, unfortunately they've found out the hard way So, you know, as an academy owner, if you are looking as well at training with an academy, please just check that your tutors are ofqual regulated. Like I said, there's no difference necessarily in the content that they're being taught, but there is a difference as to whether they are a level 3 or a level 5 and whether they're not, okay? And there's also that difference when it comes to the duration of the courses, because, you know, you have to work for a qualification. You know, you have to put in some graft to be able to get a particular level. We all know that when it comes to education. So just be a little bit wary or suspicious if they're saying you can get a level 4 in 5 days, okay? Because the standard of work does not reflect what that qualification and that awarding body, if it was ofqual regulated, would require. So this is not a video, you know, aimed at anything or anyone. It's an educational post, because we are just finding so many people, so many students are being caught out. So many academy owners are being caught out because they've just not realised the importance of, if you do need a levelled course, then it has to be ofqual regulated. And we just don't want people going down that route and ending up having to fork out more money in order to be able to get that, especially, you know, with certain regulations for certain services obviously changing. So do your research, but if you need to ask any questions, just, you know, DM me, you know, whether you're a potential student and you're looking at training with various academies, whether you're an academy owner and you're not quite sure what you need or whether you're covered, then just send me a DM, because I'm always there to help and to give advice. But I hope that helps, and yeah, I hope that it makes you just do your research a little bit more and just check what qualification you are actually getting when you go and train with an academy, and when you also go and do your teacher training as well.